absolute privilege tonight to have Rakesh Sharma with us on the News Hour tonight. You were the first Indian to fly to space. 28 years later, how soon do you think it will take another Indian to follow your footsteps, sir?
Well, actually, I've been waiting 28 long years, and that's a good question because,
yes,
unfortunately, I don't have the answer. My guess really as good as anybody else's, because from what I've learned from the media, there has already been an announcement, and they said that 2013 you're going to have another Indian flying with probably the Russians, and then 2015 you're going to have this Indian riding atop our own launcher into near-Earth orbit, and 2020 the first Indian is going to step on the moon. So this is what I've heard, but I don't see any movement in that direction, and I don't know how these deadlines are going to be met.
Yeah.
But my guess is as good as yours. I don't really know when is this going to happen.
But sir, when you flew to space, everyone spoke so ambitiously about our manned space program. Has manned space missions, have they not been a priority for the Indian government for the last few years?
Yeah, they certainly have not, and I think there was a very good reason for that, and that's because ISRO was really busy realizing the targets which were set for it, and that is, it had a really a socio-economic focus, and with their satellite program, and I think ISRO has done a great job with that, and that is what had kept them busy all this while, and I guess their bandwidth was probably jammed just achieving those goals. But however, I would think that there have been missed opportunities on the way, in the sense opportunities to collaborate and be a part, shall we say, of the International Space Station, as some other countries are doing. We missed that opportunity, and ever since that program was realized, our satellite program, I believe that we've been not rather tardy. We have not moved as fast as I would have expected on our own manned space program, despite the announcement which was made some time ago.
For many of us who were children then, this was one of our magical moments of growing up, sir. What do you remember of the approximate 8 days you spent in space 28 years back? What anecdote or what memory comes to your mind first, sir?
Well, at that point, of course, I was really overwhelmed by this entire experience, because it was the first time that I was getting into space and having a look at our beautiful planet from that perspective. And of course, I was really keen on sharing that experience with as many of my countrymen as was possible, and there were many opportunities to do that, because Doordarshan really had this coverage going. I mean, if we had as many channels today as we have today, had that been so in 1984, I don't think I would have got that much of an opportunity to explain to the countrymen what life is living in space. So it was a beautiful moment. It was very impactful. It's difficult to forget, because it was really, I must say, one can't forget, because indeed I haven't stopped talking about it for all these years. So, there are always questions which are being directed towards me about that particular experience.
Absolutely, sir, and why not? Because it is one of those moments which we are so proud of 28 years later. And I remember, everyone remembers, when Indira Gandhi asked you how India looks from outer space, and you said, "Sare jahan se acha." Is that, in your view, the moment that your flying career, your space career will be remembered for?
Well, yeah, it turns out that that's how it's going to be remembered, because, of course, at that point, that was an inspired moment, and I thought that saying, although it wasn't mine, it was borrowed, but I think it captured my sentiment totally, and really our country looks beautiful from space, and in any case, I'm a very proud Indian, and whatever it meant to me, I thought I must convey to my countrymen what our country means to me. So that was an articulation of that particular sentiment. So it is indeed a defining moment for my flight, primarily because I've never done anything in that realm thereafter, because we didn't have a manned space program, and I guess I'm one of those 2 or 3 unfortunates in the world who've just done that particular flight and never anything else connected with space thereafter.
So, but
a bit like perhaps what the chimpanzee did initially.
Well, sir, all I'd say is you made all of us so proud. You made all of us feel fortunate. You are part of the nation's collective consciousness of pride, and I thank you for coming on the News Hour tonight, sir. Thank you.